Anti-corruption crusaders in Nigeria are brainstorming on ways to ensure that assets illegally acquired by individuals are returned to their rightful owners. This they not intend to do through proper tracing, management and recovery as part of the fight against corruption in the country. Nuel Samson has more.
Asset recovery management is a process of identifying, tracing and returning stolen or illegal obtained assets, often from the proceeds of corruption or crime, to their rightful owners or to the country from which they were taken. It involves both the legal and practical aspects of recovering assets, including managing seized or confiscated assets. In Nigeria, asset tracing, recovery and management are crucial aspects of the fight against corruption. Nigeria is estimated to have lost over $400 billion to corruption since its independence, with a significant portion of these assets lost through illicit financial flows. While the government has recovered some assets, the actual amount recovered is difficult to verify. In 2016, the government stated that it has recovered $9.1 billion in stolen money and assets, with additional funds still being sought. With institutions and frameworks that play a key role in asset recovery and management in place, many have been wondering how effective they are and how can they be improved on.
Yeah, a lot is being done. A lot is being done, especially in the area of legal framework. We have enough laws. We have all the institutions doing their jobs. But as you know, money laundering is a process. It takes time to actually convict people. So because countries are struggling, the smartest thing to do is to go for the assets instead of try to convict people.
The issue of corruption is quite endemic, and it's not something that will be taken out by a whisker. It requires a detailed, committed work within the framework of a country. It starts with attitudinal change. It starts with commitment and the role of leadership. Leadership must demonstrate strong commitments and resilience to fight corruption. Without those kind of deep commitments, changes will not be made or not be achieved.
At the forefront of the fight against corruption in Nigeria are the Independent Corruption Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, and the Code of Conduct Bureau, CBB. The heads of both agencies told Trust TV what they have been doing in this regard.
We recently blocked amount of money, which is over $1 billion, that might have gone out of public purse, because we feel like there is need for us also to prevent the taking away of the government's money illegally, instead of allowing it to just go with that. So, and we have been making a lot of efforts to ensure that we recover proceeds of crime that was taken out of public purse. And also at the continental level, we have Africa Asset Recovery Practitioners Forum, whereby we are coming together to ensure that all African countries, we put our hands on deck to ensure that the proceeds of crime that were taken out of the African continent, we trace, recover, repatriate them back to Africa, and also to be properly managed.
Right now, there is one public servant that we have seen, he has declared over 50 billion as a declaration. So we are still investigating that. We have not reached a station where we can go and say we are going to recover it. But the first stage is for us to identify those infractions. And once we identify this infraction, then we are going to go and verify what that person has declared. And then from there, we can take that person to the court for recovery.
Asset tracing, recovery and management are crucial for several reasons, particularly in combating corruption and financial crime. It helps to identify and seize illicit assets, ensuring that proceeds of crime are not used to fund further criminal activities. This process also allows for the return of stolen assets to their rightful owners or the public treasury, deterring future criminal behavior. Nuel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.